Hi there, welcome to the show. I stream 6 days a week on Twitch, and recently on Tuesdays we've been streaming House Flipper. And I just thought I'd make this video because we had quite an interesting session on Tuesday. Usually when we start a House Flipper session, I don't generally tend to have a plan when I load up, and a lot of the room styles are generally determined by the viewers watching the stream at the time. So the other day we weren't sure whether to go for a moon base or whether to go for a desert island. We decided to do the best of both worlds and decorate the moon base in the style of a desert island, and in turn decorate the desert island in the style of a sci-fi moon base. So yeah, so we start off with the desert island. So first thing to do is gut it all out, get rid of all this useless furniture. We're not going to be needing it. Get rid of all the walls. Actually surprisingly a lot bigger when you get rid of everything like this. And after all that's done, we give it a good old coat with paint. I went with white and grey on this one, and stuck some random clips of triangle wallpaper on edges and corners just to break it up a bit. I didn't really have a plan with this, it was just putting things up where it felt right. And when all that was done, it was like a blank canvas, ready to start building all of our sci-fi stuff into it. Oh, not forgetting give it a new floor, because you can't have wooden floors with a sci-fi theme, of course. It's a pity about that trapdoor. We have had a few discussions on how to get rid of it. So first thing for me is I wanted a focal point, something to aim for. So I opted for a big view screen, big image of a view screen, which worked out quite well. The only thing is the window sills stuck out a bit here and a little bit on the other side. So later on, I didn't show this on the stream, but I moved it forward with some extra wall behind it. And then we chose these lights. I like these lights because they got shadows that look like orbital paths, you know, like around the center of the light. Then we whacked in a couple of chairs. These look quite futuristic with the blue lights. Stick a couple of these on. Starting to look like we're sort of looking out of the viewfinder sort of look. Stick them there for now. And then yeah, I come across this globe in the shop which looks amazing, so we stuck that on there. Looks really good. Totally goes with all the colours that I'm going to be aiming for throughout this video. Then we needed to hide the windows, because obviously framed windows doesn't really go with a sci-fi theme. So I created these images, but I didn't create this image, this one was found. But the one I created for the other side of the room, I took this image, removed all the astronaut and stuck in a picture of the Death Star being blown up with the Millennium Falcon flying away. That's covering that window. And then we've got a window over the back which I sort out later on. But yeah, starting to look less like a desert island house at the moment. So next up, I decided that we didn't need two chairs, we just need one main captain's chair and then two chairs either side. And these two chairs would be sort of like controlling chairs, like navigation or something. So they needed a pair of consoles to go with it. Luckily in the store there's a couple of great consoles that are the same colour as our globe. And they work really well, especially when you get a pair of them like this. Perfect. And they just line up just well. Okay, this is the image we chose for the back window. It's like a warp field flying away sort of thing. Worked really well. We've got rid of all the wooden stuff. And now working on some of the corner areas. I came up with a stack of shelves and some lights that look sort of quite futuristic. Built these all together really quickly. It's only 3 parts, but when you start repeating the patterns, it works really well. I was quite pleased with this. It just takes a few minutes to knock up. Okay, that's that done. We'll do that area in a minute more later. Over the other side of the room there was this area which looked a bit plain, so I filled it up with some acoustic tiles initially. But then that started looking a bit plain as well. And then someone had the idea of adding some glow-in-the-dark stars, so I thought it'd be quite nice to add them to the rings that the shadows were casting from the lights. And yeah, that worked really well. And finally on the lighting, we stuck in this massive chandelier, which works really well above the globe from a distance. Back to the corner again, continuing our pattern with the shelves and lights, just to fill it up a bit more. It's starting to look a bit more complete now. Oh, you'll also notice we've just replaced the door as well. We've now got a slidey door. And someone from the community had drawn me a nice graffiti style image in Discord, so we decided to put that on. Thanks, Vicky. And there we go. It's sort of almost complete. Started adding extras. There's a coffee machine and a microwave. What have we got over here? Oh, some blue lights. Yeah, these are lampshades. They don't give off any light, but you can actually put lights inside them, so they're like see-through cylinders. So we stick them in the corners, and then we use these high-standing ball lamps and then just switch them on, and then they give off like a nice blue glow. I really like these floor-standing lamps. And there we go, that keeps the blue theme going. This cyber newspaper was in the store as well. That goes really well. And if we have a quick tour from the outside, the house is like glowing already. And then we're going inside. I took a few attempts at the floor on the night, and I think this was the final floor that I went with. I kept changing my mind. So yeah, we kept with this one, I think. Puts more focus on the front area. Last few finishing touches, sticking some bits and bobs on shelves. I think this is a cooker, an induction cooker. Perfect thing to have on a starship bridge. Where's that cooker? That was a games console. Yep. And finally this laptop just had to go in. It looks so cool. It definitely looked like it needed on a spaceship. So clunky and heavy duty. There we go. Perfect. And last but not least, a couple of I think I put some mice on the consoles. Yeah, it's all coming. Ah, yeah, here we go. A couple of mice on the consoles. I don't know why you need mice on the consoles, but it was more blue glowing things. Oh, and a lucky spider. Every build we do, we tend to put a lucky spider in. So here he is. No matter what it is, what job it is, we'll always stick a lucky spider somewhere. And there's our desert island job complete. From the outside, it still looks like a desert island. But inside, we've got our starship command area. And there you go. Well, hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been a cut down version of a 5.5 hour stream. Just in case you're interested in watching the entire stream, I've left a link in the description below. Usually I play House Flipper with my community on Tuesdays, 7:30 PM UK time. I also stream 6 days a week, Monday to Friday from 7:30, and then on Saturday afternoons. So if you're in the area of Twitch, I've left my link in the details below. Please feel free to pop by and say hi, and I'll catch you soon. You take care.